Good morning, dear children. We have started with the chapter number 13, The Adventures of Gulliver. We are going to continue with that chapter. Open page number 31, my dear children. Gulliver's New Home. We are going to study on that, Gulliver's New Home. The king came out to meet me. He was brought in a big cart. 900 men worked for 3 hours to put him on the cart, and 1500 king of finest horses were used just for a half mile away. But here, when he reached over there, the king came out to meet me first. He came near me and looked at me. He came near me and looked at me. But it was not thought safe for him to climb up on me. Now he's telling, the king came and he wanted to see me first. He saw me, and then it was not safe for him to climb on me. At the place where the cart stopped, there was an old church. You can see the picture down. At the place where the cart was stopped, there was an old church. And it was the largest building in the whole country. It was the biggest building in the whole country. For certain reasons, it had not been used as a church for many years. For some certain reasons, this church was not being used. It had now been made ready for me to use as my house. Now it was made ready for me to live in, to stay over there. The great door on the north was 4 feet high. The door was how much feet high? 4 feet in the height and 2 feet wide. It was 4 feet in length and 2 feet in broadness. So I could not go into my by going down on my hand. I could not go inside by moving down or with my hand. I can't go inside. One of my feet was set in a great ring on the end of many strong strings. Now what happened? One of my feet was struck over there in a great ring, because on the one end of there were many strong strings, so that I could not get away. There were 8 strings on my body, so I could not get out from that, and I was stuck over there, but could only walk for some distance outside my door. I could walk only for some distance outside my house, the door. The country outside looked like a garden. Just see the picture there, the country is looking like a garden outside. After some days, he used to just come out, just see how he's coming out and sitting. After some days, the king and his people were convinced that I would not harm them. The king told me, you can go out, but you will not harm any of the people who are living over there. You will not trouble anyone. So after I agreed to keep certain orders of the king, I was allowed to move around. After the orders given by the king, I promised him that I will not do anything wrong, and then I was set to move around that city. Now, Gulliver visits the city and the queen. Whom does he visit or meet? The city. As he goes to a city, and over there he meets the queen. As soon as I was set free, as soon as they told me that you can go out and move here and there, I asked if I might see the city. I asked the king, can I see the whole city? The king was pleased to let me do this. The king told, okay, you can go. He gave the orders. Orders were given to all the people to remain in their houses. Just see the picture down. Orders were given to everyone, to all the people, that you stay in the houses, don't come out of the houses. I then stepped over the wall. I just stepped a little front. I then stepped over the wall and went very carefully along the 2 largest streets. I just move upon the wall and went very carefully along the two streets, very big streets, larger streets. All the windows were full of faces. Can you see? All the windows, everywhere the people are standing over there, looking at me. They all were looking at this giant, this Gulliver. And large numbers of people were standing. Large number of people were standing on the tops of the houses. Just see, can you see how they're standing and peeping at him? The king's house was just at the place where two great streets meet. Where was the king's house? Where the two streets meet. There his house was there. Whose house? King's house. In that, there was a beautiful garden on all sides of it. Lying down in the garden, I put my eye to the window. When I sat down over there, I was looking out all the windows. The rooms inside were very beautiful. In one room, I saw the queen and some of the young princes. In one room, I saw the queen and some of the young princes. They were greatly pleased by my visit. They were very happy to see me. They welcomed me. They greeted me. Just see the picture. Can you see? See. Here you can see very clearly. In that picture, that book you can't see. Just see. See a dog. Here you can see very clearly the houses, the people who are watching at him. See, they are so happy to look at him. See here, the princess, the queen who is looking out. So my dear children, the chapter is over. We'll go for the question answers tomorrow. Till that time you read the chapter, find out the difficult words, write it down in your notebook and find the meaning of those words. Thank you. Have a great day, my dear children.